Hi, penguins! It's time for another lesson with Miss Kennedy and Mrs. Kayhoe. This week's lesson is about asking an adult for help. Sometimes we need help and we need to ask an adult, and that is okay. Our adults are happy to help us. So for our lesson, we will be learning that it's important to ask for help when you need help, either in school or at home. We know that adults are happy to help, and you can find an adult that can help you.
Let's see. Oh no, I can't find a lesson for this week. What am I gonna do?
It's okay, Miss Kennedy. That sounds like a problem that you might need an adult for. You could ask a big person in your house, like an aunt, uncle, mom, dad, grandma, or grandpa, or you could ask your teacher for help. Here's our friends from Teach Town, and they're learning how to ask an adult for help. Here's Jelly, and here's Ginger, and here's Pico. Jelly says, "What's wrong, Pico? Why are you crying?" And Pico says, "Someone called me a name, a mean name." Jelly says, "You should ask an adult for help." Pico says, "I'm afraid to ask an adult for help." Ginger says, "You don't need to be afraid. Adults are happy to help you." Now in this lesson, our students needed help because someone called someone a mean name. But there's so many other things that you might need help with. When you're home learning, you might need help with your computer. Here's another reason that you might need help from an adult. Here's Ginger, and she wants that apple that's so far up on the shelf. Do you think that she should climb and try and get it herself? No, you're right. She should ask an adult for help.
Hello, my friends. I am so proud of you for all the hard work you're doing, but I do know sometimes that work can be too hard. And if you're feeling that that work is too hard, you need to ask for help. You can ask anyone who's home with you for help, whether it's a big brother or sister or mom or dad, grandparents, cousins, whoever lives with you for help. But there's 4 things you need to remember when you're asking for help. The first thing is you always need to use your manners. So make sure you say please and thank you. You also need to go up with a calm voice. Now, if you're frustrated because you can't do this work by yourself, that's okay, but you can't go up to the person you're asking for help yelling and screaming. That's not fair to them either. So you really need to have that calm voice when you're asking for help. The next thing is to be patient, because even though you're asking for help and you're doing your work right now, that person may be doing something else. And if they're doing something else, you have to let them finish and then they will come help you. You might go up to mom and say, "Mom, I need some help, I need some help." But maybe she's on the phone. And if she's on the phone, you have to wait for her to get off the phone and then she'll come help you. And then the last thing I want you to remember is to take a breath and try again. So when you had help and you think you got it, take a deep breath and then try again. Try without the help. See if you can do it. And if not, that's okay. Just keep working and keep practicing. You're doing great, penguins.